Hi friends, my name is Leslie. I'm a Dominican living in Poland, although right now I am in Dominican Republic, but well, that's irrelevant. I make videos about music reaction and Poland culture in general with a little bit of sprinkle of Dominican culture here and there. Today we are going to be reacting to Kwiat Jabłoni featuring Pietrucha, and the song is called Drogi proste. So thank you so much to Rafa for this recommendation, and remember, if you want to hear your recommendation on this channel, please drop them down below in the comments and don't forget to subscribe. Let's go. Okay, to be honest, now that I see this, actually I have heard this before. I really like it, so I'm happy.
Nikt mnie nie uprzedzał, nie ostrzegał jak będzie i nikt nie podał przyczyny. Nikt nie powiedział słowa, lecz w pędzie wystawiono mnie pod drzwi. Tobie niczego nie doradzę, nie znajdę podpowiedzi. Mogę na drogę poklepać cię w ramię, popatrz do góry.
I really like this song. Actually, I want to say that this is the first Polish song that I was like, okay, I want to play this song in my own time, because sometimes my husband is playing his music and I'm like, yeah, you know, it's kind of cool. But this was first song that I was like, okay, can you please play that song again? Because I really liked it, and I'm learning to play the ukulele. I don't want to say that I play the ukulele, but it's also a really cool feature to have the ukulele there and to have this kind of folky sound. I really like it.
Tylko raz powiedz tak, a zacznie się początek. Sam sobie dajesz znak, wybierasz drogi proste. Że miało być łatwiej, prościej i szybciej, zabawniej i ładniej. Miałam wiedzieć, którą wybrać stronę. Mówili, skoczysz i nie utoniesz.
Będziesz wiedział, gdzie góra, gdzie dół. Poczujesz, jak równo dzielić na pół.
Od razu zrozumiesz, że lepszy
To niekoniecznie i nie zawsze ten silniejszy.
i że uciekać przed czymś
Oznacza dać, złapać się.
I really like this part. I really enjoy this feeling. Every time that I see some songs where there's like this feeling of community or like people getting together, it just really makes me happy, because I really enjoy that, you know, like people performing, just having fun, making music, having a good time. I really like that. And then the voice of this girl with the ukulele, I think, parenthesis, I think this one is this Pietrucha. I think my husband was saying that she's the one playing the ukulele, and I just love her voice. It's so sweet. And he mentioned that she's not like super well known. Why not? People, we need to make this happen. She has the sweetest voice, and then, I don't know, everyone is just melting together with the instruments. I really love that.
A wszystko, co wiem do dzisiaj, że na początku i na końcu jest cisza. Tylko raz powiedz tak, a zacznie się początek. Sam sobie dajesz znak, wybierasz drogi proste.
This is one of these songs when I'm like, I have some opinion and I want to stop it, but I'm like, I really don't want to interrupt this. This is so cool. Oh my God. Yeah, I love, and a lot of the times I focus so much on like the lyrics or the singing voice, but in this song, all the instruments have like this really special connection, this really beautiful place. And I love that they left the space for that, because a lot of the times, like, yeah, you see, and the song is beautiful, right? Because when we enjoy a song, we are enjoying the final piece. So obviously the music is there as well. But a lot of the times it's mostly focusing on the singing voice. And I love that they left this space for each instrument to have a moment to shine, and each player to have a moment to express themselves through the song. So that's really cool.
Tyle siły w sobie, by można jej było dodać tobie. I bywa, że mam miłości za mało, by jeszcze kogoś kochać się udało.
Czasami nie mam tyle siły w sobie, by można jej było dodać tobie. I bywa, że mam miłości za mało, by jeszcze kogoś kochać się udało.
And we go.
Tylko raz powiedz tak, a zacznie się początek. Sam sobie dajesz znak, wybierasz drogi proste. Tylko raz powiedz tak, a zacznie się początek. Sam sobie dajesz znak, wybierasz drogi proste. Drogi proste. Drogi proste.
Come on. That was so beautiful. Oh my God, seriously. Rafa, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. You know, when I'm choosing the songs, I try to do this as random as possible and like without knowing the song that I really focus on not listening. And this is why sometimes we have, for example, like this Mashlovitz song that once it's playing, or like the one that we did with David Posiadło recently, I'm like, oh, actually, wait, I know this song. And today I told my husband, hey, do you want to help me choose the songs? He said, oh, I know this one. So I was like, oh, okay, so if you know this one, let's listen to that one. But still, you know, like, it's so cool for me to have this surprise moment of like, I know this song. It's so cool. And especially, seriously, Rafa, you don't know what you did, because as I said, this is the first Polish song that I connected to. Because sometimes when we went to like parties or things like that, I don't know, like some Bieszada or like this Celato festival, the songs I was enjoying and I was having a good time. You guys see how I'm here. I like, if there's a good time, I want to be there. But I was not connecting with any song enough to be like, you know what, in my own time, I want to be listening to this. So normally in my house, I'm listening to some, I don't know, Dominican music or some, I don't know, English music, whatever. But this was making the connection. Once again, thank you for the recommendation. And, well, you know what? We cannot leave such a cool song without me knowing exactly what they're saying. Let's see. Drogi proste. English lyrics. No one told me or warned me how that would be, and no one gave any reason. No one told me the words, but I was thrown out in a pace. I won't give you any advice, I won't find a hit for you. I can only tap you on the shoulder for the road. Hold your head high and move. Say that only once and it will all begin. You give a sign to yourself, you choose straight roads. It seemed to me that that it should have been easier, simpler, faster, funnier, and more beautiful. I should have known what size to choose. They said, you won't sink if you jump. You'll know where is up and where is down. You'll feel how to go halves. You'll get at once that the most powerful one is not always and not necessarily the best, and that running away from something means letting someone catch you first. And all that I've known so far is that there's a silence in the beginning and in the end. Say that only once and it will all begin. You give a sign to yourself. You choose straight roads. Hey. Sometimes I don't have enough strength in me to share it with you, and sometimes I have too little love in me to be able to love someone else. Say that only once and it will all begin. You give a sign to yourself. You choose straight roads. Say that only once and it will all begin. You give a sign to yourself. You choose straight roads. So there's a few things that I want to comment here. The first one is this part about like, it seemed to me that it should have been easier, simpler, faster, funnier, and more beautiful. And I think this is so true about so many things in life. Like, especially when you embark on a new journey. This cat sticker, it's so funny when you look at it like that. Yeah, I think that when you start to do something, it can be some business, it can be a career, it can be a YouTube channel. For some reason, when you see other people doing it, it looks so like fast and cool, and you're like, oh my god, yes, I want to be a YouTuber, it's gonna be so easy. Or, you know, I don't know, I want to be a whatever you want to be. And, or whatever, I don't know, if you want to start a business or something like that. It always seemed like the grass is greener on the other side, or like the other person got it like really easy. And then when you're actually doing it, it's like you're struggling. And I think it's normal of the human being, but at the same time it's so important to understand that this is normal. Every process is like that. So, you know, if I just want to tell you, if you are going through this transition period right now where you're trying to start something new, or you're trying to push something to work and it's just like, oh my god, why is this so hard? That's normal. It's gonna come to the point where you're gonna be like, oh my god, remember how hard that was? Now it's so easy. And you're gonna be surprised. And then there is also something that my husband has shared with me sometimes. This part of sometimes I don't have enough strength in me to share it with you, and sometimes I have too little love in me to be able to love someone else. And we talk a lot about this phrase. Actually, when I read it here, I remembered, because you know, sometimes when you are in relationships, you think that it's gonna be all the time. You are like, oh my god, yes, I'm in love with this person, and yeah. But to be honest, there are days when you are just like, yeah, there's not enough in yourself even to cover your own needs, let alone to cover someone else's needs, you know? So I think it's so important when you are in a relationship to have this kind of open communication and be able to say like, you know what, honey, today, don't count on me today. I need you to do the heavy lifting in this relationship. And be able to have someone who you can support when they have these days and who can support you when you have those days, because that's the only way that a relationship can, you know, keep growing and flourishing. Because again, as much as you love someone, it's not gonna be easy all the time. You know, of course, love shouldn't be hard in the sense that you are like struggling and almost dying every day, but it's also not gonna be like every day super easy, because day-to-day things happens, right? Anyway, that's my reflection for today. Thank you so much for staying until the end of this video. Thank you so much once again for the recommendation. I've said it like 3 times, but seriously, I'm so happy. And don't forget to subscribe, because we are almost getting to 1,000 subscribers. I cannot even fathom that. So thank you so much to everyone for your support and love, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.